Hi, John Weber in the Lowcountry, Charter One Realty, my weekly video. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sure you're wondering, if you're looking for real estate down in the Bluffton Hilton Head area, what am I going to do? The inventory's so light. Well, I have a really good suggestion for you. So if you stay tuned to the video, you might want to consider subscribing also. I put a video out each week about the lifestyle and the culture of the Lowcountry. But today's video, I'm going to give you an option to buying a home in the Lowcountry, so stay tuned. So you're at home, you're watching Zillow like a hawk. If you have an MLS portal with me, you're watching that like a hawk because you're getting emails every single day. If you don't have a portal, please contact me and I'll set you up for a particular price range, home site, whatever you want. So my option for you is, with minimal inventory, what's going on. I mean, it is mid-February and this is typically our slow time of the year. Things typically pick up in the spring and a lot of people start listing their homes, and you're probably going to have people listing their homes thinking they can get, you know, a good amount of money for it. So, but here's my option, and that is purchasing a home site. Now, I'm on a home site. It really doesn't matter where I am, because if you see the video in a year or two or three, obviously it'll be sold. But this is a stormwater retention area. No, I'm sorry. It's a lake. No, down here we call it a lagoon. We have marketing words for all these places. A lot is not a lot, it's a home site. That's a lagoon. We're into marketing down here. Of course, Palmetto Bluff does the best because they have a giant lake and they call it a water trail. I mean, that's really cool, water trail. Anyway, back to the home site. So if you're looking at a 55 plus community, I do get questions on this and I'm not sure everybody completely understands that 55 plus communities like Latitude, Margaritaville, Sun City, the new Four Seasons at Carolina Oaks, they sell a house lot package. So you really can't buy a lot home site in there because they're packaging up with the home. So that's something to be aware of. Now, there are exceptions to that. Latitude Margaritaville has the previous development, Latitude Lakes, in there. And the sales team does not sell that. They don't represent them or anything. They're typical resale home sites in there. And there are some on the market. They're all around $100,000 to $140,000 each. The lots, home sites, are bigger, like a half acre, a lot of them, whereas the typical Latitude home site is, you know, it's a small piece of property. As far as Sun City goes, they do have an area of Sun City called River Bend, and if a lot comes on the market in there, you can buy one in there. But other than that, generally speaking, Latitude, Margaritaville, Sun City, Four Seasons, Carolina Oaks, you're buying a house lot package. All these other neighborhoods, luxury golf communities, regular communities, there are home sites available for sale. And you're thinking, well, how do you do that? I don't live down there. I mean, I've never bought a lot before. I've never built a home and this and that. I'll give you 3 reasons why it's an option for you and a very good option for you. Number 1, it gives you the flexibility to buy real estate down here, kind of secure a foothold in Bluffton or Hilton Head, and it's even possible to finance it. I know of one bank, South State Bank, it's a local bank in the Carolinas, and I believe they will finance a lot purchase. Or you could just pay for it, and then you've got flexibility, okay? You've got flexibility to do whatever you want, build when you want, interview builders, design a home, all that good stuff. So that's number 1, is flexibility, and that's something to seriously consider. Number two, you get what you want. If you build a home, you get exactly what you want because you're going to go to a design center associated with a builder and you're going to pick out your faucets and your granite and your quartz and your flooring and your cabinets and everything else. As opposed to buying a home and might be an older home and that's not exactly what you want. Get what you want. Third reason it's a good idea, the builders down here have been building homes for over 40 years, some of these guys. They build homes for people in the Midwest and in the North, so they have a system going back and forth and communicating with you. And a lot of them have in-house architects to where you can work with the builder and you can move walls around, because if you go the other way and just hire an architect, it might be a little pricey, it's possible, but working directly with the builder, they have draftsmen, they have architects they know, and they will work with you. And a lot of them have design centers, they have relationships, and they build houses for people that aren't even around. So, that's 3 good reasons why it's a good option to buy a home site in the Lowcountry. Now, before you buy the lot, you can't pull all this off on Zillow. It's just a little tough to do. You're going to need an experienced realtor to do this. Let's just say at this home site right here, and you really like it a lot. Number 1, what flood zone am I in? If you're up north, you don't know anything about flood zones. We're all in a flood zone, as we say down here in the low country. Anyway, there are high-risk flood zones, and there are flood zones that are not so high risk. You have to be built up 14 feet. A lot of people don't know that. A good realtor will look in the MLS maps and tell you what flood zone you are in, whether it's a high-risk one or not. Number 2, what are the HOA fees? It's very confusing, all of these different communities around here. You don't want to get in a situation where you find a home site and you go, gee, I think that's great, I'm just going to buy that. Oh, I can handle those MLS fees, or HOA fees. My office is at Berkeley Hall, and a few years ago we had a guy come in the door because the day of closing he found out there was an initiation fee of like $20,000. He had no idea. He just found it through a short sale and was going to buy it, but when he found that out, you just don't want to get yourself in trouble. So the last one is, what are the comparable sales of the home site? What kind of sales is this supporting? So just be aware of that, and a realtor can do that for you as well. So I hope this might have opened your mind up a little bit on buying property in the Lowcountry, because if you come down here to maybe buy a home and there's no homes available or nothing that you like, it's time to start looking at a home site. Home site, Anyway, come down and see me. John Weber, Charter One Realty, been selling real estate for 35 years. Actually started out as a lot salesman, home site salesman. And they trained me to say home site. Anyway, come down and see me. You're gonna love it, and we'll find your dream home site.